Hello, KenziiSims here and welcome back to another speed renovation in The Sims 3. Today I am renovating Stalwart Mission. This is the house I think this is a house I think the Goths, Bella as a young girl lived in. Thinking back, it's not actually, so never mind. I kind of wanted to make a different shaped house and work with it the way it was, but I think it ended up not different at all and pretty much the same shapes as the rest of my house, so that didn't work out. And I have to do a few cheats in this build. I do constrained floor elevation to make a garage that's on the floor, but then because the house is on a foundation, I wanted to attach it to that, so you use constrained floor elevation false with that to join it like this to make a garage. And I go in the end in a dark bluey tealy greeny colour for the house with dark brownish brick, and I think it's quite cute. And also dark brown wooden windows, because I think that's I was kind of going for, like, it's called Stalwart Mission, as in like a missionary house, if you kind of know what that is. And it is kind of missionary, but also, I don't know, I seem to be going a lot for darker log cabin-y or, you know, like woodsy kind of houses, if you know what I mean. Like the houses in Hidden Springs, if you know that world. I'm going for that kind of build, well, those kind of builds lately. I just really enjoy building that kind of, furnishing and decorating that kind of house. I mean, this house, the shape of this house, the way it turns out anyway, is just like a normal, everyday, you know, traditional looking house. But the way I've decorated it and furnished it, it's more, I don't know, what's the word? Maybe it is mission-y. I don't know. But it's, I don't know, it's all like dark wood, log cabin-y, but I can't really explain what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I don't know. You'll see in a minute, and you've probably seen in the screen, well, the thumbnail anyway. I started with this greeny colour, but then I thought, you know what, every house I make lately is green. Even in The Sims 4 I use that green wooden siding, like the really bright deep green, if that's the right way to describe it. I don't know, I just feel like houses, you can't really make them random colours because they just look silly, and because I'm renovating Sunset Valley, I can't really have, I don't know, a random pink house, a purple house and all that kind of stuff. So I wanted it all to be traditional, not old fashioned, like just a traditional everyday house. Not modern, not contemporary, just kind of traditional, but modern, more modern than, you know, how EA have made Sunset Valley. It's like really old fashioned, and all the yellow colours and the ugly orangey burnt wood colours. Yeah, I wanted to just revamp it a bit, make it a bit more this day and age, kind of, you know, yeah, you know what I mean. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Probably not, because I'm so bad at explaining, but we all know this. And I'm surprised this video only is about 20 minutes long, because it took me quite a while. It took me, I think, 3.5 hours to actually renovate it, but I really enjoyed doing it, and I actually did all this in the 3.5 hours. Usually I'd start the build and then I'd finish the furnishing in the next few days or the next few weeks or something, but I did all this in one day, or in literally sitting down for 3.5 hours, didn't move. Well, I think I did. I probably got up to get some food and stuff like that, but I literally just carried on from start to finish, and I'm quite proud of myself. But that shows I'm actually enjoying this kind of build, because this is my kind of build. And I changed up the terrain paint here because I wasn't keen on the stones, because it looked too log cabin-y. And each section of Sunset Valley, I am so, like, I don't want to say OCD because it's I can't really say I'm OCD, you know. But I don't know, I'm just what's the word, like, it's so weird to say it this way, but I am such an organizer, and even my Sims worlds have to be organized. If you try, if you know what I mean. Basically, up where the cliffs are in Sunset Valley, that's where I want my log cabin-y houses to be. In this area, which is like the middle suburban area, that's what I was going for, suburban area. I want them to be, you know, just normal suburban houses, but not all the same, because suburban houses in England, around where I live, in the West Midlands, they're brick and magnolia or white paint on the outside. Like, that's the exteriors to most of the houses by me. You never get, you know, a greenhouse like this, or a bluey coloured house, or a log cabin house. It's just suburban to me. From where I live, this is suburban. This is the kind of, well, except the colours. I don't know if I'm explaining this right, but I want it to be, I have like suburban houses in this, like the middle bit, which is by the town or the city centre where the park is in Sunset Valley. I wanted it to be, yeah, suburban, but not all the same colour. I don't want it all to be orange brick and magnolia or cream or white paint, because to me that's just boring. Like, I see it every single day, and I want to be realistic, but also, sorry if you heard that sneeze, that was my dog. I want to be realistic, but also a bit different, not just boring and bland and, you know, the same house colours all around Sunset Valley. So in the middle-ish suburban area of Sunset Valley, I've got houses like this, just traditional houses, but hopefully look a bit different. And then, yeah, cliffside, that's where like the log cabin-y houses are, like cliffside houses. Then in the city, I don't actually have any skyscrapers or apartments, nothing like that in Sunset Valley, just because, I don't know, I'm not keen on the apartments. They seem to glitch out and mess up, and it just looks ugly in my world. So there's none of that. But there's a section of beach houses, which is by, obviously, the beach. Yeah, the city centre is literally just the park and the fire station and the shops and the spa, and, you know, all that kind of stuff is in the city centre. What other bit do we have? Also, you know, up where the massive lots are in Sunset Valley, you probably, well, you might know, but there's like 3 lots, and then there's like a fishing spot in the middle, where the big large houses are. That's going to be like the rich people area, so they're going to be mansions up in that area. What else is there? Oh, is there another section? I think that's it. So there's like, oh, there isn't a farm section in this world, but I might, if I can, make an area for farm-ish land. Yeah, I just tried to make it like Storybrooke County, where you have each section or each expansion pack that I want to use in this world in Sunset Valley. If you kind of know where I'm coming from, yeah. So anyway, back to the house. This is the suburban area. Onto the living room, where to me it is kind of Appaloosa Plains kind of house. You know, the houses there, I feel like the interior and the exterior is Appaloosa Plainsy. Oh, I'm so bad at explaining. But in this house, I also put a bird cage and an ants. What are they called? Them things you put ants in when they like run around. Ant terrarium? No. You'll see it. It's in the little boy's room. You'll see it at the end. What else did I put? I think I put a turtle terrarium in as well. Yeah. So it's a pet-friendly house and also a kid-friendly house, because there's 2 kids' bedrooms, like a teen girl's bedroom and then a child boy's bedroom, and obviously a master bedroom, and yeah. I like that balcony bit upstairs. If you can see where the stairs are, there's like a big gap so you can see down the stairs. Kind of regret doing that because I wanted to have an extra bedroom, but I felt like, well, it wouldn't have fit there, so it would look silly. And I don't know if it's a bit of wasted space, but I kind of like how it turned out, except this bathroom. This is the only, like, the main bathroom. I think it's the only bathroom, yeah, and it's this small. So this is another problem with this house. I was going to try and make it bigger into the master bedroom or into the child's bedroom, but then it would have made those look silly or look too small. So I just left it small. So if you do download this house, you might want to add another bathroom somewhere. There is a small room downstairs, which I was going to put a bathroom / laundry room down there, but because it was tiny, I think it was like 3x3 room, I couldn't fit everything in. I was going to put just a toilet, actually, just so that at least there's another spare toilet for them. But yeah, it didn't fit, and where the doors were, it leads from the garage as well into the laundry to the house. A bit annoying, but... Sorry, my dog is like... One sec. Ben, what are you doing? My dog's like making so much noise, you could probably hear it in the background. I love this room, by the way. This master bedroom is absolutely gorgeous. What I do with the wall behind the bed, you'll see in a minute, but I just really like it. It's really different, and I obviously wanted to modernise it. I felt like the brown made it look, you know, the brown skirting boards and that made it look not so modern. So I do this, and I really love it. Like, I've never done anything like this before. Sorry if I just made noise by hitting the mic. But I just really love it. And I like to have my bedrooms with the bed in the middle and the dresser at the end of the bed like this. So I hope your Sims or my Sims or whoever uses this house, hopefully the Sims fit past there and can get round, because I don't know, that's the only place that the dresser could have gone, and I like it to be even, because OCD. No, I don't actually have OCD. What is it called when you just... I suppose it's being a perfectionist and having everything even. Yeah, that's the problem I have. Not that it's a bad thing. I like things to just look nice and polished and show homey. Sometimes. Most of the time. But this is the teen girls' room, and started off really mint green, like light green and white, and I thought it doesn't suit the house. I mean, I know when you have kids and they decorate their own room, it doesn't always match the house they live in, and it doesn't always have to match the house that they live in, but I just feel like this house is all browns, greens and stuff like that. So the wallpaper I choose, I thought I would be different. Instead of, I always do houses with just like paint on the wall, never wallpaper, and I love this pattern. It's like white flowers with green background, like just white small little flowers. You'll see in the screenshots anyway. I'm going to take a few different angles of each room, because I've decided I'm not going to rush my videos anymore. I'm going to literally work hard on them, spend time on each room, because I've just been like throwing out builds lately, and I feel like they're not good enough and they're not as detailed as they usually are, because I'm rushing to try and make the videos as small as possible or as short as possible. So yeah, just so you know, I got this down to 20 minutes by speeding some areas up a bit more, so hopefully it's not too fast for you either. I watched it all back and I think it's fine, and I cut out bits that, you know, were slow or you don't really need to see. And yeah, I watched it back, so I think it looks okay. But here is the little boy's room, and I love the patterns I've used in this house. I mean, I literally just usually have everything plain, but that's because I feel like I don't have the time to choose patterns and change the colours and that. But in this house I was like, you know what, stuff it, I'm gonna go for it. You know, spend more time on my houses, make more of an effort in my houses and stuff like that, and I actually enjoyed it more. Like, whereas before I felt like I was uploading videos because I had to, and because it was like, I don't know, I felt like I had to upload as regularly as possible, and I feel like I don't enjoy it as much if I'm forcing myself to, you know, throw builds out here and there, because they take a while. They take a good day to build and edit and put it onto Movie Maker, edit it all, add screenshots, even take the screenshots. It takes a while. It takes literally a whole day, and sometimes I don't have a whole day to do that. And then do the voiceover, of course, which takes 20 minutes for this video, because this is how long the video is. If videos are longer, it's going to be longer. But this is the laundry room, and it's cute. And I love how I incorporate, is that the word? Like green all around the house. Like, I just have to have everything matching. I don't know what it is. Like, I have a problem. Everything has to match in the whole house, not just in each room. And it's kind of annoying because it's just not as realistic. If you've got kids' rooms, like one room's going to be bright pink, the next going to be bright yellow, but then the downstairs might be classy and beige and white and all that. But I just like to have it kind of the same. Not the same, like matchy, kind of. Yeah. Anyway, doing the garage now. Not much going on there, just literally cars. And then the garden's really cute. It's quite a small garden, but I like it. And because I don't like having gardens around the edge of the lot, or at the side of the house, like, I feel like gardens should be in the back, so that's why this is a small garden. Otherwise I could have got rid of, you know, the garage and had that as a garden, but I just feel like it's just me being me. Me being a perfectionist, and I feel like that's unrealistic, even though it's probably not. But yeah, it's a cute garden. I put a play area in, and also a place this place here where what's it called? Plant things. Anyway, I'm off now, so please stay tuned to the end for the screenshots if you'd like to download this house. The link to this build will be in the description, along with all my social media links. And thank you very much for watching. Please like if you like, comment what you think, and subscribe if you'd like to see more. Bye!